Okay, so my camera keeps giving me a memory card error. I have no idea why. My camera works perfectly fine, but
that's really cool. I like that.
Isn't that awesome? Sometimes if you take a picture of that and get it in better angles, you can make it out.
Yeah, like I saw this. It was like, it looks like they combined like an A and a D.
Yeah.
And I think that's the neatest thing. I see like the little design here. And they also did, I think, his name right here. I just think that's the coolest thing.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
I should have filmed his reaction when I was taking him through the field I had to get here.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, oh my god, it was so great.
It's just cool because like you don't even notice it's back here.
Right.
And you come on down and it's like a hidden gem and you didn't even know it was here.
It's beautiful. And there's like hundreds of these, like locally.
I love it.
You just have to, you know, do your work and find them.
See, I love that.
Isn't it great? I think he's starting to get the appeal.
I dig it.
But I was giving him a history of the church that used to be back here and all these monuments and the history it has with the Germans and the Scottish and the Loyalists and the Tories. If you guys have been here long enough, you've seen me come here quite a few times. It's actually where I cleaned off one of the headstones back there. So I've been here, I don't know how many times on camera and maybe a good dozen times more off camera. Hey, be really careful because there's snake holes.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them.
So
I
you
saw
kind of
one
want to.
right when we came in.
Yeah. You heard that too?
Yeah.
Might be another tractor.
Threw me off. I was like, where is it coming from?
When I was here last time, a tractor came.
Yeah.
And was plowing like right behind me. So I had to wait for it to move so I can back out.
That would be just my luck. As I'm trying to record, a tractor goes by.
Literally nobody ever comes out here, and I finally make it out here to do a headstone cleaning and a tractor comes by.
Mm-hmm. I would have been like, excuse me?
But if you come back here where all this is roped off,
yeah.
This is where, hang on, I'll show you. This is where the original church was.
Oh, wow.
Like, just be really careful because there's snake holes and gopher holes.
If I see a gopher, Jessica, I think I'm gonna lose it.
I have gotten bit, well not bit, but I've gotten scratched, I've gotten grabbed. All kinds of weird stuff out here, but like at the same time it's peaceful.
Yeah. See, I always find an inkling for these kinds of places.
Right.
In my dad's property, I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, it's haunted, because, you know, that would be sketch. But definitely, when I was younger, some weird things would happen.
Right.
And it's like different when you're younger, because you're always like, oh, it's the boogeyman. Like, you know, you're not thinking anything of it other than, oh, that's scary, you know? But, like, I don't know. When I was younger, like, my bed would shake.
What?
Like,
No, dude.
like, it was real, like, no explanations for it kind of stuff. And I would wake up sometimes and have, like, scratch marks. And, like, it was a real hell of a time. Like, and you know, they say like kids experience a lot more stuff like that.
They really do.
You know, as you get older. But I experienced the most crazy random stuff like that when I was younger. Take a peek too.
A lot of these are broken and missing pieces from headstones when the county stepped in and had the Boy Scout troop come out and help clean it up.
Well, that's not
These
cool.
are just some of the missing pieces of a lot of the headstones.
Well, if they were sent, they were cleaning it up.
There's actually a small community online that thinks that there's more headstones past the gate here, but they would be underground and they would have to go through the trouble of unearthing everything and getting permits to dig the land and stuff like that is a huge pain to deal with.
Yeah.
Most children's headstones are going to have like a lamb or some sort of animal. So I'm willing to bet that's a small child right there. I'm thinking maybe, like you said, siblings.
Oh, that would be fucking wild if it was like mom, dad, kids. Because that's Francis Haas.
Right?
That one's... Can't even see that. I need glasses.
Piecing this together, like piecing the puzzles together, honestly, like half of the fun of it.
Martha and Haas. Bet you money.
You think they're related?
Well, that's weird. Because that one's only a year or two after that one.
Uh-huh.
And that one's definitely later.
Uh-huh.
So I guess I don't know if they're like... That's wild. I like the book.
Aren't they cool? That the book's actually, honestly, it's like a very biblical meaning, but it stands for eternity.
Oh, wow. I wonder
Like-
if there's any difference between a closed and an open book.
I'm not quite sure. Maybe, I'm thinking, maybe they had a long life and these didn't because their books are still open and their story's not finished.
I like how in this one it's like a room opening up. Oh,
Isn't that cool?
that's really neat, actually. Because that one's 1890.
Right.
Much later. Why did you live so long?
A lot of these have so many stories, and that is honestly part of the appeal.
Right? Oh. Yes.
Right. And there's ways we can find records about these guys, but see, these guys meet the cutoff mark for death certificates in North Carolina
What? There's a cutoff?
because you can only, I think North Carolina started acquiring death certificates up until maybe not until the late 1800s, early 1900s. So probably can find one for these guys.
That's actually very intriguing.
So I brought Ollie back to his car and we had something really interesting happen. First time ever for me, somebody called the cops on us. Said I was speeding, which I promise you I wasn't speeding, and if I was speeding, it was not even, it wasn't speeding. It was, I wasn't speeding.
Bro, I really feel like...
I wasn't.
I think, because, you know, there was a woman walking on, like, in the cornfield, like, walking back up. I guess she walked to the cemetery or
Yeah.
was walking in the field. I feel like she... Because when the cops left, they stopped at a house.
Right.
And I'm guessing to give a follow-up to whoever may have made the call. But I feel like the woman might have lived there, because there was really no one outside when we came up.
No.
There weren't kids.
There
There
wasn't.
wasn't anyone
No.
like that we might have bothered. But she was like the only person. And I get it, because you were on gravel, and she was walking. But that was like I'm like, okay, Karen. Okay.
I wasn't.
Okay. All right.
That was weird. I mean, the cops were actually really nice, and they're like, yeah, we're just out here in the cemetery. I mean, you taking pictures and documenting and recording. You know, just honest about what we're doing. And they're pretty decent about it. And so it was like, hey, just be careful. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, no problem. So gonna drop this dude off, and hopefully you guys will see him back here soon.
I'm down. Honestly.
You're down? Yeah, we're both down.
We need to go to a nighttime picnic.
Absolutely.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. You know the drill. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.